Hi, good morning. I am in Germany Macromedia University Munich campus. I am here the university campus detail. So let's go to the campus. So she is Mr. Patricia. So today she is here to help us to show the campus and everything. So welcome.
Thank you, and very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for visiting us, and we have a little gift for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much.
coming and telling your students about us. Yeah, we're very happy to have you. Just wanted to show you some of the classrooms. I don't know if you want to check those out. There we go. This one has our 3D printer, yeah.
Oh, 3D printer.
And then it has, usually we do virtual reality, also here. So sometimes you'll see the virtual reality, oh, they're back there. Yeah, the virtual reality goggles there.
Okay.
So we have here, and we also have German programs in addition to English taught programs. One of our German programs is the game design. They use this classroom a lot for their
game design program.
For game design program, exactly. So this is just an example of the state-of-the-art equipment that we also offer, and that's another reason to choose Macromedia is we have the state-of-the-art facilities and equipment for these programs that students are interested in. So this is just like a regular classroom, but I'll show you all like project space. I like this space a lot. It's very lit, and there's, as you can see, like a whiteboard.
Okay.
And usually there's this, like a float, like this paper chart where you can write and everything. Students can have that creative space and that space they need to do project work together. Obviously post-COVID, a lot of stuff can be done online, but I think, you have a different vibe and a different atmosphere when you're in person, especially international teams. As I mentioned before, it's really great to be able to work in an international team on a real problem, because that's real life, and that's what you're going to be doing. We don't do it also just for the students, but the companies actually are depending on the students for their expertise and, their talent. So, they can also land jobs from these projects or internships from these projects, because when they're really impressive and they do a great job, then companies keep an eye on them, so yeah. Yeah. So then this is one project space, and then there's another one that's downstairs. That's a little bit, it's just kind of like a more casual one that I usually like to show. So we have this space for students to do project work again. It's a little bit more private because it's set aside from the rest of the campus. So, yeah. This is a Mac lab. It's nice to have all these names on it, but...
This is a student's name, or?
Yeah, exactly. Students' names. Our students that are international and are waiting for visas, we give them a special exception, like if they're waiting for their visas that they can access. And we have this kind of deal with the campuses that students can access classes for 6 weeks, online while they're waiting for their visa. But then, that gives them a chance to just be able to arrive on campus without having missed classes, if they have some visa delays or whatnot. So, yeah.
I think it's video CD.
Yeah, like a historical. We have the film and acting programs, like I mentioned. So if you want to do some historical research on films and everything, you have the DVDs. We also have a library, next door. So it's, obviously everything is in digital now, but if students want a physical copy of something, they can go over there, and take it out. First floor is administrative offices, so that's where I sit, and then we have professors too.
And career support team also here?
Career support is actually in another building. We have this building, and we also have one on College-Tasse. One is sort of the student campus, which is this one, and then the other one is the administrative office. Yeah, exactly. And this is just, we have an acting program. This is just a little selection of like acting images of their program here in German. This is a nice little snapshot of it, basically.
Okay.
But I wanted to show you, it's just a fun feature. You know, we have a little theater on campus. Okay, it looks free. So yeah,
So this is the theater.
So yeah, this is a theater. It's just a fun feature that I like to show people because we have, as I mentioned, an acting program and then a filmmaking program in German on campus. And so the students, you know, can show their films here once they're finished with it. And then it's also open to students in general. So if they wanted to do, you know, like a watch party or something, it's fun. So they just need to talk to the welcome desk to reserve it.
To get the approval.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, they have...
Maybe already some booking will be there. So we have to find the slot. Then only they can use it.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
exactly. We have these like PC labs, but we also have Mac labs. So yeah, we're just gonna go down this way. But as you can see, I don't know if, you know, this is where all of the students kind of hang out, and during the semester, as I mentioned, today is a little bit quieter because we don't have as many students on campus today, but usually this is a cafeteria. Today it's closed, but you know, students can get snacks or coffee between classes, so it's really convenient, you know, for the students to have that option. And then I'll take you back to our auditorium space. And what I like to highlight for students here in this auditorium space is that it's comparison with public universities, we have much smaller class sizes. Yeah, we have much smaller class sizes, which means that students get individual attention from professors, you know, so you're not gonna have a huge class with like 600 students like you would at a public university, but you'll have smaller classes, you know, between 20 and 40 students max, you know, so that's kind of the advantage that we have. But then here, I mean, it's very nice weather today, but we have like a, you know, we have a balcony here on this side, and then we have on the other side, there's like seating that students can use too. But I don't know if you can see over there, there's the Frauenkirche. So we have a view of the Frauenkirche here, which is a nice feature. You know, you can actually see it, you know, Hauptbahnhof, 10-15 minutes to Hauptbahnhof walking. And then, yeah, you know, very easy connected to different parts of the city.
Students can easily access the university.
Yeah, exactly.
Transport system is just close to the university.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really convenient for sure. So yeah, in this space too, for example, we have, you know, not just classes, but we also have events. So if professors, for example, invite like speakers, they come, and we have them usually here when it's like a bigger event, you know? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you already have been introduced to the welcome desk. They're really they're our wonderful team, and they're here to, you know, they really support our international students. So this is our film studio that our filmmaking students use. But yeah, so this is really cool. You know, sometimes I come in when I'm showing students around and there's like filming happening. Obviously today is a little bit quieter, so I'm glad because we can show you the room. But behind these, you know, like covers, there's the camera. So for our filmmaking programs, in case your students are interested, you know, to do it in Berlin in English, they have all the equipment for the students. You know, they have, again, state-of-the-art equipment for them that they use. I mean, you can see this really looks professional. And students, you know, they've gotten like award-winning like videos, and we have all of those also on the website. Like if you want to check out any of the, you know, videos that students have worked on, or like the film projects, acting projects, we have like a projects page where you can check those out as well. So if that's of interest. But not only for those, but we also have like projects that we've worked on in terms of like the management programs, for example, or the media management. So, you know, we have a lot of good examples of what students have done in the past. So yeah, it's interesting, you know, if your students are curious about it. Yeah.
But I think Macromedia is giving more importance to the practical, because I found so many labs in this university.
Yeah, it really is. And that's the thing, like, that's
they can, while learning itself, they can do the practice also.
Yes, and that's what we believe is the most important. You know, it doesn't mean that you sacrifice the academics. You still have the academics, but we believe that like applying the academics is
Yes.
where the magic happens, Yeah, okay. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's our TV studio.
Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me.
No, it was wonderful to meet you, and thank you so much, Alvin, for being the video man. Yeah, but I appreciate you all, and we really look forward to having your students.
Few of
join
our students
us.
already studying in Macromedia.
That's great that you already have a pipeline of students coming through.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I didn't plan for Macromedia this time, but students said that it's a good one. We have good experience. The campus is also good, and they shared the information and they informed my counselor. So they told me that anyway you are going to Munich, so please cover Macromedia also because we are getting good number of inquiry and also students who are studying saying that it's good.
Okay, good. I'm glad we were included then. That makes me very happy. Thank you so much again.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Really nice to meet you,
wish you a good day.
Yeah.